from question 6 up to question 10. So we are starting with this first question. The Venn diagram shows three sets: set P, set Q, and set R. Use set notation to describe the shaded region. So the shaded part is this part and this part. So they want you to use set notation to describe this shaded part. So from what you can see, you have set P and set Q. So right here on the mid, which is shaded, it's showing the intersection. So first we have P intersection Q. Right here, P intersection Q. Okay, so this is what you have. Then we can also see P is also intersecting with R because they have shaded this region right here. Okay, so what you do is you say union, then you say P is also intersecting with the R like this. So from here you can see that you've got P is common because it's intersecting both Q and R. So we are going to write our final answer as P intersection. Okay, then we say open bracket, then we say Q union R. So this will be our answer. So we have described the shaded part using set notation, which is P intersection. In brackets we put Q union R. All right, so let us now move on to another question. Okay, so we have our question B right here. Given that matrix A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and matrix B is equal to 3, 0, 4, find A power T. So first thing, we have to know A power T. So A power T simply means you find the transpose of matrix what? Of matrix A. So your matrix A you have is 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so to find the transpose of this matrix A, we are just going to interchange. Okay, this is a row, we are going to interchange this row, which will be like this. So we're going to say A transpose is equal to, so this will be 1, 2, and 4. This is the transpose of matrix what? Matrix A. So let us now answer question B right here. So under question B, they have told you to find AB. So AB means A times B. So AB equal to, you are going to get the matrix for A, which is 1, 2, and 4. Then times the matrix for B, which is 3, 0, 4. Okay, so before we multiply, let's take note of the order. So matrix A is this one, which is the row matrix. Then matrix B is a column matrix. So one row, one column. So we're going to have a 1 by 1. Okay, so what you need to do right here, we say AB equal to. So one of the principles of multiplication of matrices, you will say row by column. If you want to get the first entry, row by column. So here we are going to say this 1 times a 3, 1 times 3, here 1 times 3, plus this 2 times 0, 2 times 0, plus 4 times 4, 4 times 4, in brackets like this. Okay, then from here we are going to say matrix AB is equal to, so 1 times 3 will get a 3, plus 2 times 0 a 0, plus 4 times 4 will get a 16. Okay, so our final answer will say therefore AB is equal to, so 3 plus 0 plus 16, this will give us 19. So this is our answer. This is matrix what? AB. So you have to be careful, okay, when you multiply. Make sure that you multiply like this nicely so that you get your answer. Okay, so we've come to question 8. This is our question 8 right here. Given that 25 and 13 are the first and third terms of an arithmetic progression respectively, find the A, the second term, B, the formula for the nth term. So this question is very tricky, okay? So take note what you have. They have given you 25 and 13. They are saying This is the first and the third. So the first number represents the first term, okay? So term 1 is a 25. Then term 3, third term, term 3 is a 13. This is what you have to bear in mind. Now from there, they are saying find the second term. So how do you find the second term? So what you are going to do is, when you come up with a sequence, we say this is term 1, term 2, term 3, just like that. The sequence will keep on going, okay? So what you are going to notice, term 1 we have been given, which is a 25. So term 1 is a 25. So for this term 2, since there is no term 2, okay, introduce x. That will be your term 2, okay? Comma, term 3. Term 3 is what? A 13. This is what they mean. This is the sequence. Alright, so from here, after introducing x as your second term, so you need to find the value of x, because the question is saying find the second term. So this x is showing the second term. So what you are going to do is, you understand that when you are finding the common difference or the arithmetic mean of this AP, we normally say, we say this is term 2, which you will subtract term 1, okay? Then equal to, we get this term 3, which will subtract term 2. This is what you are going to use. Now, your term 2 is x, so here it will be x minus your term 1 is a 25. So you do like this, equal to term 3 is the 13 minus your term 2 is x. So we have this. Let's correct the right terms. So x plus x is equal to 13 plus 25. So what has happened here is this negative x, it has gone this side, it is a positive. This positive 25, it has come where 13 is, becomes a positive 25. So x and x, this will give us 2x, which will be equal to 13 plus 25, okay? So this will give us a 38. Now we need to find the value of x, so we divide by 2. We also divide by 2. This and this will go, x equal to 2 right here, it's a 1. 2 into 3, it's a 1, okay? Remainder a 1. So this 1 and 8, it's 18. Then 2 into 18, it's 9. So meaning that 2 into 38 goes there 19 times. So what is the value of our second term? We'll say therefore second term is equal to 19. So meaning your sequence was 25, 19, 13. This is how the sequence will be, okay? Because we have found the value of the second term. Now let us come to the second question, which is right here. Find the formula for the nth term. Question B. So to find the formula for the nth term, we come up with a formula which is nth term is equal to a plus, open bracket, n minus 1, close bracket, d. So we must know this formula, all right? We must know this formula. So here, when you come up with our data, we say data. So we need to find the value of a, okay? We also need the common difference. So a is the first term. So the first term, they have told us that it's a 25. Okay, here, right here, term 1 is a 25. So we need to find the common difference. So how do you find the common difference? You get term 2 minus term 1. So in this case, your common difference will be, now your sequence is this. This is your term 1, this is your term 2. Okay, so term 2 is 19 minus 25. So your common difference will be 19 minus 25. This will be a negative what? 6. So this is your common difference. Okay, so this common difference is constant. Even if you use third term minus second term, it will give you the same value, negative 6. Then this n, there's no need for us to substitute on n because we are finding the nth formula, the formula that will be used to find the terms. Okay, so that is what they want. So I'm just going to replace on a and d. So from here we can proceed. So where there is a, where there is a, we are going to say t subscript n, or nth term is fine. Our first term we have said is a 25, okay, plus open bracket n minus 1 close bracket. So here we say times, what is our common difference? It's a negative 6. So from here we are going to say 25 plus, so this negative 6 has to multiply the terms inside. So negative 6 times n, it's negative 6n. Negative 6 times negative 1, it's a positive 6, like this. So from here we can open the brackets where we say 25 positive times negative 6n, it's negative 6n. Positive times positive 6 is positive 6. So from here, when we collect the right terms, we are going to say, let me use this side, we are going to say 25. The like term of this 25, it's right here, a positive 6. Okay, then minus 6n. So therefore, the nth term, formula for the nth term is equal to, we say 25 plus 6. This will give us a 31 minus 6n. So this is the formula of the nth what term. So this is how easy this question was. Okay, so you have to make sure that you know how you can answer it nicely. So we move on to question 9. Alright guys, so we've come to our question 9. This is question 9. Under question 9 we have question A and B. So we're going to start with question A. Question A reads, a letter is chosen at random from the letters of the word excellent. What is the probability that the letter E is chosen? So here they want you to find the probability of picking letter E. So we need to come up with a formula. So we are going to say probability of picking letter E is equal to number of possible outcomes for picking letter E over total number of what? Or the outcomes. So number of possible outcomes of picking letter E, we have to count from here, this word. How many letter E's are we going to pick? We have 1, 2, 3. So we are going to pick letter E 3 times over, because it's appearing 3 times, okay, over total number of possible outcomes. We count the total number of letters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So over a 9. All right. So we can write our final answer as 1 over a 3, like this. Okay. So this is our answer to our first question. We now come to question B right here. So for question B reads, the areas of two similar shapes are in the ratio 25 to 36. If the length of the smaller shape is 25 centimeter, find the length of the larger shape. So here, first we are comparing in terms of the area of these shapes, okay? Where we've got the smaller shape and the larger shape. So the area of the smaller shape is 25. Then the area of the larger shape is 36. So since this is area, we need to find the square root of these areas. Square root of 25 is a 5. Then the square root of 36 is a 6. This is their ratio. Okay, this is their ratio of the areas. So now from here, we need to say, we need to find the length of the smaller shape. Okay, so in terms of length, for small to large, so we have 2 to the length of the larger shape we don't have, so we can use x. So we are going to take the area in terms of the ratio, which is 5 to 6. Okay, this is 5 to 6. Okay, we equate this to 2 to x. So we're going to say 5 over 6 equal to 2 over x. We need to find the value of x, which is representing what? The length of the larger shape. So we need to cross multiply, where we say 5 times x. Okay, so 5 times x, we are going to get a 5x equal to 6 times 2, we are going to get a 12. So we need to divide by 5. Even here we divide by 5 so that this and this will cancel. X is equal to 5 here 1, 5 into 12, it's a 2, remainder a 2. So 5 into 2, 5 into 2, it can't, you put a point. To this 2 you add a 0, it becomes 25 into 20, it's a 4. Okay, so therefore length of the larger shape is, so the length of the larger shape is going to be 2.4 centimeter. This is your answer. So it's as easy as that. We are done answering question 9. We now move on to our last question, which is question 10. All right, guys, we've now come to question 10. So under question 10, we have question A and B. So we're going to start with question A right here. So we start with question A. They are saying set A is equal to, so they have given us a range x such that 1 less than x less than or equal to 15. X is a prime number. Okay, so x is a set of prime numbers. So we are going to write A equal to, first you identify the elements that are going to be in set A. So we know that prime numbers are numbers that have 2 factors only. Okay, they have 2 factors only. So they are saying 1 less than x less than or equal to 15. Okay, so from here we can start with a 2. 2 is a prime number. Okay, apart from that, even 3. Okay, also 5. So from 5 we also have 7, and 8 is not a prime number, 9 not a prime number, 10 not a prime number, 11 is a prime number, 12 not a prime number, 13 also a prime number, 14 is not a prime number. Okay, 15 is also not a prime number. So we are just going to end right here on 13. Okay, we are going to end on 13. So this is set A. Now let us identify set B. So for set B, they have said this is the range x such that 0 less than or equal to x less than 10 is an odd number. So odd numbers, we know that these numbers are not divisible by what? They are not divisible by 2. So 0 less than or equal to x. So 0 can start from 0, not divisible by 2. From there we come to 1. 1 is an odd number. From 1 also come to 3, 5, also 7, also 9. Okay, also 9. So it's ending on 10, so you just write 9 because 10 is not an odd number. And then we can cross like this. Now the question is, list the set A intersection B. So to find A intersection B, we say A intersection B. So we know that intersection means the common elements that are going to be found in set A and set B. So we have a 2 right here. There is no 2 here. We have a 3 right here. There is also a 3 right there. So 3 is intersecting. All right, so 3 is intersecting. We write 3. We have 5 right here. 5, yeah, it's also intersecting. We have a 5 right there. Okay, we have a 7 here. Yeah, it's also intersecting. Okay, 11, there's no 11 here. 13, there's no 13. So this is A intersection B, which is 3, 5, and what? 7. So we have answered our question A. Let me just demarcate right here. Let us now answer question B. Okay, so question B reads, solve the equation 2 to the power x plus 3 is equal to 1 over 16. That is what they want you to solve. Now, before we do anything right here, we are going to apply one of the laws of indices. If you have something like this, you have 1 over a. Okay, the way you can write this, you are going to say a raised to the power of a negative 1. So this idea is the one that we are going to apply. Okay, so right here we have 2, which is raised to the power x plus 3 equal to, so here I've got 1 over 16, which is the same as 1 over a. So I'll write the base 16 raised to the power of a negative what? 1. Now from here, I'll look at the bases. Here the base is 2, here the base is 16. So I have to make sure that the bases are the same, okay? Then I'll be able to solve this. So I'll say 2 to the power x plus 3 equal to, so I'll write 16 in index form. So meaning in index form should have a base of 2 so that the bases are the same. So the way you can write 16 is 2 to the power 4, because when you multiply 2 by itself 4 times, you're going to get this 16, okay? So it will be 2 to the power 4. I can put it in brackets because it's having a negative 1 right there. So from here, what we are going to do is we just say 2 to the power x plus 3 equal to 2. So here we are going to apply power of the power, where we say 4 times negative 1, which will be a negative what? 4 right here. So we can see the bases are the same. So if the bases are the same, you have to equate the powers, okay? So if the bases are the same, you have to equate the what? The powers. So how do you equate the powers? You're just going to say x plus 3, this power, equal to negative what? 4, okay? So if the bases are the same, we equate the powers, okay? Means the powers are also the same. So x plus 3 equal to minus 4. We need to correct the right terms. So you have x is equal to negative 4 minus a 3. So this positive 3 has just gone to where we have a negative 4 right here. So here we are going to write our final answer as, okay, so we can do this. We are going to write our final answer where we say x equal to, so negative 4 minus 3, this will give us a negative what? 7. So the value of x is equal to negative 7. X is equal to negative what? 7. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. We've come to the end of our lesson. This has been your presenter, Mr. Mlenga. Bye-bye.